this is Sarah with Scarabeo Tarot, bringing my Earth sign friends a reading for the month ahead, a reading for October, some of the energies that may be coming in for you. And this isn't just broken down into sign, I break it down into decan. So for each sign, there are 3 messages, one for each decan. And if you don't know your decan, that's fine. I will comment before each pile, and also you can find it in the timestamps and jump ahead if you like. So we'll start here with Taurus. Now, Taurus first decan, this is your pile. This is for those of you born April 21st through April 30th. To me, it looks like you've recently had a new start in a relationship or something really close to your heart, something that you were very hopeful about, but now you may be feeling triggered. Maybe limiting beliefs are coming in, and it's showing that you feel a bit trapped. Perhaps if this is in a relationship, this could be showing up as maybe a fear of commitment or difficulty trusting your partner, difficulty being vulnerable and reaching out in a way to get your needs met. And this could be from traumatic experiences in the past in relationships. But with the Sun card coming at the end, I think in October you're going to be breaking through and moving on from difficult patterns. There's a new cycle ahead of happiness, joy, peace, and harmony. And with these oracle cards, there's rest. You need rest. You've had something at your back, perhaps anxieties. It's these little niggling doubts about yourself and about life, about your partner, about your job. It's like you feel like you're being chased a bit. And the best way to get through this is, I'm going to say, meditation. With this sleeping demon card here, there's health and healing, recovery, and meditation slows your heart rate. It lowers your blood pressure, so it's good for your heart. It stops cyclic thoughts. If you can pull yourself out of spiraling mood and clear your mind, keep a quiet mind, can keep your thoughts from becoming habitual and really set in, because our thoughts actually create networks in our minds, and the more we have negative thoughts, the more our thoughts will go to that same direction. So when we meditate, your mind is quiet, and the sort of ruts that have been created in your brain can smooth away, and you can move into life with a much better mind frame. All right, let us move to second decan Taurus. That is for those of you born May 1st through May 10th. And we have, 4 of coins. So, you might be starting off this autumn with a firm foundation and feeling like you have enough. But with this can also at times create a feeling of needing to cling. So maybe you'll be stepping out of a sort of scarcity mindset and realizing that you can spend a little. You don't have to hold on to it all. And perhaps with this 10 of Cups, it's speaking of a time where you feel that you can spend more time with your family, your friends, your loved ones, and find a new sort of harmony and peace where you were maybe a little alone before. And if this reading is career related, maybe you're finally coming to a conclusion that you can always create more abundance, and hanging on to it will only bring more scarcity, because like attracts like. So we have Ship of Demons and abundance, money, and the Harlequin. So this feels like October is about branching out, meeting new people, having fun, beginning to have a foundation to stand on, and to begin manifesting even more abundance. This Ship of Demons card here, it's not only about meeting new people, but it's about being introduced to new ideas. So, we can connect that with the Harlequin, as this is a carefree time, and celebration, to have fun. But I'm also connecting it with the Magician, because when we have new ideas, we can combine them, we can alchemize them, and mix them in with what we have at hand and make something more valuable. So October, I think you're really stepping into your magician strength and understanding that you have enough resources, and there's always more resources. And with your many skills and talents, you can truly create your dreams. And note, there's two 1 cards, so this is a beginning energy. So it really does feel like there's a new cycle ahead that will lead to ultimate fulfillment. All right, everyone, let's move forward. This pile is for 3rd Decan Taurus, and that is for those of you born May 11th through May 21st. We have 2 10 cards here with a 5 in the middle, the 5 of Wands. Well, with the 10 cards, that usually is a completion of something, but with this 5 in the middle, there is a struggle. So it really feels like you're working hard, carrying a heavy burden, trying to earn and gain security for your family. But there are internal disputes involved. Let's see what these cards say. The seance? That's interesting. So this can be ancestors or past family members, which does kind of connect with the 10 of coins, and then the shield and poison. Feeling coat of arms. There's something really strongly family related. Maybe this is you struggling to carry the family's ideals into the future, and yet it seems this is toxic for you. Also, with the seance and the shield, there is a sense of protection from ancestors or relatives on the other side. So I've just got something very specific. What if someone has passed and there is an estate or property to be passed on, and there is a struggle between who gets what? So I feel like if that is something that's been happening up to this moment, that the load is finally going to be set down, like you're going to finally come to an agreement. So obviously that's very specific. So this may be very specific for someone out there, but it does feel like your family is watching and protecting you as you go through this, and there may be times when you need to realize you need to give a little and allow others to win. Whatever the case, there is an end to a cycle, a completion of a struggle, and that is always a good thing. I'll note 2 10 cards here. 1010 may be a significant number for you, and if you see that, it could be a sign that you're on the right path, or it could be a message from your spirit guides and ancestors. And also, the seance and the poison card are both number 45. So you may want to keep your eyes open for that number as well. Okay, now we're moving to Virgo. Virgo, I will be breaking this down into 3 readings, 1 for each decan. And if you don't know your decan, that's okay. I'll have it in the timestamps, and I'll also comment on it before each pile. So, without further ado, let's get into this for you. Okay, this pile is for 1st Decan Virgo. That is for those of you born August 24th through September 3rd. And interestingly, we have your tarot card. The 8 of Coins is the card that goes with your birthday. So you're in your power, but maybe the grass feels like it could be greener. To begin with, we have the World, and the World shows that there is a completion. You have come full circle in life. You have quite a lot to be thankful for and to celebrate, but you are a very hard worker, and I think you get incredibly focused on your craft, which can lead to you losing sight of all you have accomplished. And we have another 8 card, so that's notable. 8s may be significant. 8, 8, and another 8. So 888. And the shovel is not 88, but 68. So we have another 8 number altogether. This is your destiny at play here. The infinity symbol is making me think of this cycle and the world. It's a circle, it's a completion. So your dedication and mastery feels very much like it is precisely what you're meant to be doing. But sometimes you need to look up, to look away from, and stop focusing entirely within your mind. It can't all be work and worry and wondering if you should be doing something different or thinking you should be doing better. Don't fall into the habit of constantly nagging yourself. Instead of thinking it could be better, instead of thinking the grass is greener on the other side, why not put fertilizer on your grass and water it and see how much it can grow? And as a relationship reading, I would say you have a good partner, and instead of thinking it could be better or even looking for better, put in work. Stop thinking perfection is possible and that it's somewhere else. Be vulnerable, make the most of it. Make perfection. Okay, this pile is for 2nd Decan Virgo, those of you born September 4th through September 13th. And we have obstacles, determination, moderation, and the Wheel of Fortune. So we've had a time where you have been in pursuit of advancement and you seem to have reached that goal. There's success here and victory and recognition, so a sort of completion. But now you may be able to step back and relax a bit and take life more slowly. You've likely been pushing pretty hard to get where you are, and now may be a time to relax a little bit and to stop pushing so much, to stop controlling and trying to control outcomes, to lay back and go with the flow and allow things to happen organically. And what I'm feeling with the Wheel of Fortune is that there's a sort of turning point or an aha moment coming in the next year. So another chance for advancement when the time is right. You taking your destiny into your own hands. And we have sleigh mates and this guy, Aureolus or something like that, and the frog. So transformation here with the frog. And sleigh mates, it's about not worrying about what can't be controlled. So that goes very well with the Temperance card. Taking things slowly, making sure to celebrate the moment, celebrate your accomplishments, enjoy life, and don't push. There's, a lot we can control and there's a lot that we can't. So right now is the time to allow. And this guy over here, he speaks of advancement. I feel like no matter what, you are on the move forward. I don't think you give up very often. And he can speak of adventure also. So, maybe there's a holiday to be had, something fun and new. If you're in a relationship, I take this pile to mean you're in it to win it. Take October easy and really enjoy each other. And if you're single, I think a balancing partner should be coming in soon. Good fortune ahead. And you may meet this person through friends, so make sure to have fun and give yourself more opportunities to bring that person in. Now let us move forward to 3rd Decan Virgo. This is for those of you born September 14th through September 22nd. And what we have is the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands. So we have a mission here. There's forward movement and passion and action, energy, And I'm really making it sound like a movie. Maybe your life is feeling like a movie right now. You're full of energy, but wait, there's a new cycle ahead, and you may be suddenly feeling a little fear after a time where you really felt like nothing could hold you back. And here with this oracle card, we have the demons of your mind, those things that chase you, and you're going to just give them the finger. I feel like no matter what, you really are always pushing yourself forward to be more, to do more, and working through fears. You are naturally optimistic. And house, you're working for your future. So, I mean, this could be a partnership here with this knight and this queen. And see, there's two people on the horse working together to make a life. And sometimes the way is not so clear, but there's fire energy and air. So this is insight, inspiration, and clarity. I think you and your partnership have good communication skills, and that, you know, sometimes you have your ups and downs, but overall you work wonderfully together and you're making the most of your life together. You may have a strong focus on security with the house here. So that's always going to be bringing in fears and worries. You may have subconscious blocks about scarcity, I'm feeling. But you're naturally optimistic, so I think you push that aside most of the time. Also, I want to say, as a partnership, I see a lot of loyalty here. We have the horses, and with the wolf pack, there's tons of loyalty. I think you're going to be having a good run of it, really. And when one of you is down, the other's up. All right, so that is it for Virgo. Now we have Capricorn. Capricorn, there are 3 readings here, 1 for each decan. If you don't know your decan, that's all right. I will have it in the timestamps, and also I do comment before each pile which decan I'm covering. Now let's get to it. Okay, so this is for first decan Capricorn. Those of you born December 22nd through December 31st. You're a very talented person. You have many skills, probably multitask pretty well. And you may be feeling empowered and really in alignment with your soul. I think you have made a decision and you are ready to put your ideas into action and get things up off the ground. There's planning here and strategy, so it's not an all-fired rush. I think you're kind of putting everything together and seeing how you're going to make it work. This feels a little solitary, so perhaps right now you are single, but that doesn't mean you're lonely. I think you have a lot of things that you've been working on and thinking about. Perhaps you've been testing the waters out and looking around for just the right person. With this ladder, there's high ideals. I think you have lofty goals, but they are on the right track. And this is a time that you are maybe venturing out and seeing what all options you have. I see you making connections and maybe seeing how people are going to fit into your plans, or if they can be a teammate or someone to collaborate with. So really for October and probably through into next year, you're doing the preliminary research and getting the steps lined up. There's such a lot of planning. I know you're a good planner, and you're also quite gifted and talented. So this is something that I think you really can create. You can raise something up, ground it in reality, and actually reach your goals if you take it step by step. If you are in a relationship, I think it is a good partnership, and that you have someone who is there to help you plan and move into the future. If you're single, there's no need to climb right into a relationship. You have a world of opportunities, and you can test the waters for as long as you like. You don't need to settle. All right? Okay, let us move on. This pile is for 2nd Decan Capricorn. That is for those of you born January 1st through January 10th. And I am seeing a lot of earth energy here. There's germination, there's cultivation, planting seeds, and being patient as you wait for them to grow. This feels solitary, and I think that's for the best. I think you are in the process of nurturing yourself, your mind, your body, your spirit, and I'm feeling spiritual advancement. It feels like you, even though these cards aren't innately spiritual, there is a feeling to me of spiritual growth and rebirth. I think this one's called the Mamusa. So we do have a very strong mothering energy here, and this is about a life well lived, and we have peace. This is all very earthy and lovely, actually. It's calm and peaceful, not like the dogs in the background. So this is a time to cultivate your highest self, your inner wisdom. Mother yourself, nurture your dreams. And, with the deathbed card, I also am feeling a lot of patience and thoughtfulness. And so it's like Mother Earth. We have 2 cards actually 3, that feel like Mother Earth. Maybe this October is a time for you to figure out how you can give more to the world, not just to your loved ones, but what can you make your legacy for everyone? Oh, and with the dove, I'm really getting this Mother Teresa vibe. So I feel like you have a lot of love to give and wisdom to share with the wider world, with the community. And this is the time for you to go within and to really seek how best to do this and to decide what is worth sacrificing so that you can do this and be more charitable. Now, this doesn't feel so much like a love reading. It's more of a love affair with yourself and with the world. We have the Hermit. So it is more solitary and searching. Nature would probably be a really good thing for you right now. Working with animals, helping sick or elderly people, perhaps. And I'm also feeling that this may be a good time for you to connect spiritually with a mother figure, grandmother, someone who's passed, someone who has a feminine energy. So let's move on. And this pile's for 3rd Decan Capricorn. That's for those of you born January 11th to January 10th. And, well, I see a theme here. We have partnership and love, people coming together in unity and balance. And also with the Justice card, especially how it fits there nicely in the middle. To me, there's a feeling of a karmic connection or reincarnation. Like this is a past life tie. And we have the rope. So, and the puppet. There is a partnership here. And as loving and wonderful as this connection is, at times it feels a bit codependent, even manipulative. But with this card, it speaks of a completion. And whether this is love or work partnership, it feels like it is meant to be. And at this time, a certain cycle is complete and things have come together or will be coming together for you shortly. So I think you're going to find a nice balance in a partnership, but at the same time, many, many lessons. And you'll probably feel like this is the one or it's the one true thing. But be careful because there isn't just the one. Sometimes a person is the one for now. And here with the rope and puppet, there's a feeling that this could become, like I say, codependent or manipulative, like someone's going to be pulling the strings, or that you feel like you're tied at the hip and that you can't do anything without them. Anyway, that's just a pattern to watch out for. And another pattern, we have 81 and 18, or 1881. Well, they're mirror numbers, so it stands out to me. Maybe those numbers will be significant for you. I know for me, 8 is most significant of a soulmate connection because of the infiniteness of the number. And I do see a lot of mirroring in this. Lovers are opposite, but the same. Mirror images. All right, everyone, goodbye.